song and dance, just to keep you glued to all your seats. The next session has speakers from different walks of life. We have for you Swami Gaurangadas, Swami Muktananda, Devi Chitralekha ji, Shri Janardhan Bothe, Upasna Kamineni Konidella, Rashtra Sant Param Gurudev Namramuni Maharaj Sahib, His Highness Pujya Swami Chiddanand Saraswati ji. We are running according to a little schedule and a little hard-pressed for time. So although we have such interesting speakers and panelists coming up, request everyone to kindly stick to your schedule. Thank you. I would now like to invite the first speaker, the address by Swami Gaurangadas. Swami Gaurangadas, a devoted servant of Lord Krishna's teachings, with
Should I speak from here? Yeah, okay. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Today, we are very fortunate to be celebrating this World Spirituality Festival at Heartfulness Institute. The world is going through a major crisis with more than 300 million people across the world experiencing stress and depression symptoms, more than 3 million people experiencing addictions due to alcohol, 1 billion people across the world experiencing addictions due to cigarettes, and overall, the climate change is looming large. And over the last 120 years, the overall carbon dioxide content has grown by more than 20 times. We are faced with a situation where the internal turmoil of all the souls within this world is affecting people externally and affecting the world. Spirituality is that element which connects all of us together on one platform. And therefore, the internal conflict is caused by 8 things. First, our identity with the body. The body is young, old, healthy. Second, our identity with respect to our husband or wife. Third, the identity with respect to our children. Fourth, the identity with respect to our home. Fifth, identity with respect to our vehicles. Sixth is identity with respect to our wealth. Seventh is our identity with respect to social status. And eighth is our identity with respect to our influence or career. And so the Bhagavad Puran describes all of these internal conflicts beautifully in a very simple shloka saying, Atmajaya sutagara pashudravina bandhushu rajye cha vikale nityam virudham mamatam jaho. And therefore, all of us are experiencing problems and challenges because of misidentifying with these 8. And as these identities change constantly, it imposes great degree of fear upon all of us, and fear is caused by change. The only cause of fear in this world, as described in the Gita, is change. And the change we are talking about is the change in all these identities. When I was studying in IIT, at that time when I was in my last year, one of my friends tried to commit suicide. And when I approached him and said, why did you try to commit suicide? He said, every exam I was getting the gold medal, but in this exam I got the silver medal. I could not adjust to the change in that identity. I got so traumatized, I tried to commit suicide. In the same exam, 4 or 5 of my other friends failed in 4 or 5 subjects, but they were moving around the campus peacefully, blissfully, as if nothing happened. I approached them and said, "You have failed in 4 or 5 subjects. Still, you are not feeling any shame. You are moving around the campus peacefully. How is that? What is your philosophy in life?" And they said, "Our philosophy is simple. कॉलेज में घुसना अपना काम है, निकालना कॉलेज का काम है." So we realized that stress is caused due to the gap between expectation and reality. And so the Gita explains, if we commit to nothing, then we are distracted by everything. Don't compare yourself with others. Only compare yourself with what you were yesterday and your own self. Happiness is not about accumulating things, but happiness is about minimizing your attachments. Tolerance is to give up the war on reality, and discipline is the fusion of intention with action. Here, all of us are assembled to understand that yes, as a global family, we have to attract people to come to spiritual places to learn how they can convert their home into temple. And therefore, we want in every home people practicing spirituality. Otherwise, family as an institution is going to break down. Goldman Sachs came with a report that between 2015 to 2025, the infrastructure investment required in India would be up to $1.3 trillion. And they said out of that, $800 billion would come from family savings. And if there is no family feeling, there will not be any family saving. And to create family feeling, one has to have a spiritual bonding between members of the family. I was giving a lecture in United States, and one student came up to me and started speaking in Hindi. I looked at him and said, "You look American, you speak Hindi." "Yes," he said, "I was growing up in a wealthy family, but when I was 17, I told my dad, 'You gave me everything in life except experience of family, because when I was 2 years old, you were divorced. I want to experience what is family, what is the affectionate bond between family members.'" His father said, "I can't give you that experience." Today, Luxembourg has a divorce rate of 88%, Spain has a divorce rate of 65%, France has a divorce rate of 55%, Russia has a divorce rate of 51%, America has a divorce rate of 46%, global divorce rate is 44%. India still has the lowest divorce rate at only 1%. And so his father said, "Go to India." He flew into India, came to a city, saw the sign, "Paying guest available." He approached that family and said, "Allow me to live in your family as a paying guest for 2 years only. I just want to experience the close-knit bond between family members, observing festivals, having food together. If you allow me to live in your house for 2 years only, every month I will give a monthly rent of 1 lakh rupees every month." That family said, "Why 2 years? Stay whole life." And they said, "If you have other friends also who want to experience, call them also." We underestimate the power of family, and families can only be sustained if everyone comes together around a spiritual purpose. A family which prays together, stays together, and the Bhagavad Gita, the Srimad Bhagavad Puran, the Upanishads are all saying the same message, so that we can come together, explore, experience, and excavate the deep spiritual ecstasy within. I'm very honored to be in the midst of spiritual powerhouses here who come from different traditions, but we are all aligned and united around the same purpose, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Thank you all very much.
Hello, check, check. Thank you so much, Guruji. May I now request and invite Swami Mukundananda Jagadguru Kripaluji Yog A senior disciple of Jagadguru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, may I request the volunteers to escort our speakers to this side of this, on this podium. इस तरफ आ जाइए. May I request the speakers to please come on to the podium this side. That is the left side. जी हाँ. A senior disciple of Jagadguru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, founded Jagadguru Kripaluji Yog in 2009. The JK Yog is a spiritual and charitable non-profit organization based in the United States. Please जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत कीजिएगा स्वामी मुकुंदानंदा जी के.
So another announcement goes out. From each organization, request one person to sit in the VVIP areas. The others, please find a seat behind. We are very, very short of seats right here in front and kindly request you to do that. Thank you.
Namah Kamalnabhaya Namah Kamalmaline Namah Kamalpadaya Namaste Kamalekshana Yo Brahmanam Vidadati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tagvam Ha Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshur Vai Sharanamaham Prapadde. उपस्थित आदरणीय संत समाज एवं समस्त उपस्थित भक्त वृंद, all of us as members of the one human race inhabiting this planet Earth have the combined responsibility of ensuring peace at the world level. Yet, even though we realize this is such a noble and cherishable goal, it still remains elusive. In the last 5,000 years of recorded human history, at least 5,000 wars have been fought. The worst of these came to an end in 1945, when unitedly the world realized the need for world peace and established the United Nations. And yet, despite that, wars have continued. Is world peace actually possible? The world is not an indivisible entity, but it is constituted of individual people like you and I. If we want peace at the global level, we need to have peace at the micro level. And that is why world peace comes through peaceful pieces. When each piece is peaceful, that will ensure world peace. And that is why I'd like to congratulate the Ministry of Culture of the Government of India for such a wonderfully conceived theme for the Global Spirituality Mahotsav, Inner Peace to World Peace. How do we achieve inner peace? Is it possible to achieve a peace that is independent of externals, that will be retained despite adversities, that nobody can snatch away from us? It is definitely possible, and that is what the ancient books of wisdom have taught us. They say, Peace has to be discovered inside, within your mind. This mind is bondage, and the mind is the cause of liberation. The mind is such a powerful thing. It can make heaven even in hellish circumstances. And in the most celestial circumstances, it can make you experience the torments of hell. And that is why this mind is the key to peace. Now, when that mind is agitated by anger, greed, desire, hatred, envy, then no matter how positive the externals, peace still remains elusive. The Bhagavad Gita explained to us the peace formula. Sri Krishna said, Vihaya kaman yas sarvan pumans charati nispriyaha nirmamo nirahankaraha sashanti madhigacchati. The Gita states that if we can give up desires, if we can give up pride, we will then find true peace. These desires are such, they have absolutely no end. Yat prithivyam vrihiyavam hiranyam pashavastriya nalmekasya paryaptam tasmat trishnam parityajet. The Bhagavatam states that if one person was to have all the objects of enjoyment of the world, desires would still not come to an end. They would continue rising and rising. And that is why one needs to give up desires. Likewise is the pride. And the root of both of these is the ego. There was once a businessman in Hyderabad. He felt, he became detached, and he left to live in the Himalayas. He went to a monastery where he was given a hut, and there he started practicing sadhana. And his sadhana reached a reasonable level of proficiency until the monsoon came. And along with the monsoon, the sounds of nature, the frogs were making sounds, the crickets were making merry. This man, sitting in his meditation, felt he was getting disturbed. And so, finally, when his tolerance was crossed, he went to his window, opened the window, went out and screamed, "Silence!" Now, because his sadhana had reached such a level, when he spoke, nature also listened to him. And all the frogs, cricket, everything became quiet. He went back to sit in meditation, but he discovered that he was still not able to meditate. Another voice was disturbing him, and this time the voice was from inside of him. It was the voice of his conscience. What I did, was it right? Was it wrong? Now, no matter how much he tried, he was unable to silence it. So finally, he went to his window, again opened it, and said, "Begin." The frogs, the crickets, they all started screaming. He came back to sit in meditation, but this time he had found perfect peace. This was the peace from within, from inside of him. So if we can find peace inside of us, that peace is irrespective of the externals, and that peace nobody can take away from us. How will we achieve that peace? The scriptures tell us the basic reason for anger, greed, desire, hatred, envy is ignorance. Ajnanamevasya hi moola karanam. If some fortunate soul can remove the ignorance from within, that person will achieve peace. So this mind is such a powerful instrument. We need to learn how to purify it. The essence of spirituality is the purification of the mind. And how do you purify the mind? By attaching the mind to the all pure, to the supreme. You know, when we were little children, we heard this phrase, no God, no peace. Where there is no God, there is no peace. And no God, no peace. When you come to know God, you will come to know peace. So when we attach our mind to the all pure, we will achieve purity of mind. And that purity of mind will help us achieve true peace. I am delighted that such a conference has been held, has been organized. This message needs to be conveyed to the whole world because India is at such a juncture today where we are on the crossroad of modernization. As the fifth largest economy, soon to become the third largest, we are destined to take our place on the world stage. And as a world leader, we will soon become the thought leader of the world as well. India has a heritage of tolerance, of inclusiveness, of wisdom, of inner cultivation. 2,500 years ago, Jagat Guru Shankaracharya, he asked the question, Jagat Jitam Kena, who shall conquer the world? And the answer he gave was Mano Hiyena, that person who conquers their own mind. So if we wish to achieve peace, we need to declare war. But this is not the war that is fought on the outside. It is a war we need to fight within ourselves. The war against the demons of anger, greed, desire, hatred, envy. We are finding demons outside of ourselves, and the biggest demons are lying within ourselves. So when we can achieve peace on the inside, each and every one of us, we will then be able to achieve peace on the outside. Thank you all very much. Namaste.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद स्वामी मुक्तानंद जी. Our next speaker is Devi Chitralekha ji. Devi Chitralekha, an embodiment of devotion and wisdom, with grace as a guide and compassion in her heart. Her luminous presence inspires seekers far and wide. A beacon of spiritual enlightenment, she leads souls towards the eternal divine light.
Hare Krishna. Agyantimirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yene Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. उपस्थित समस्त संत समाज, सारे विश्व से आए हुए all the spiritual leaders, मेरे लिए ये बहुत खुशी का विषय है. It's a great opportunity for me to be here. एक ऐसा मंच जो पूरे विश्व में शांति का संदेश, हार्टफुलनेस, स्पिरिचुअलिटी, अध्यात्म के बारे में बता रहा है, सिखा रहा है. क्योंकि इतने सारे महापुरुष यहाँ बैठे हैं, सबके जीवन के अनुभव से और उनकी मुख की वाणी से हमेशा हमने यही सुना है कि जीवन में एक चीज है जो सबसे कीमती है और वो है शांति. क्योंकि अक्सर इंसान जीवन में सब कुछ कमा लेता है, बहुत ऊपर पहुंच जाता है, नेम, फेम, मनी, सब कुछ मिल जाता है, एंड देन एट द एंड जब उसकी मौत होती है, जब उसकी मृत्यु होती है, तो सब उसके श्रद्धांजलि में जाकर के हाथ जोड़ करके एक ही बात मांगते हैं कि भगवान इनकी आत्मा को शांति प्रदान करे. इट मीन्स कि लाइफ में उन्होंने सब कुछ अचीव किया, बट एक ही चीज रह गई, वो थी शांति. और उसी शांति को सारे विश्व में पहुंचाने के लिए हार्टफुलनेस एक बहुत बड़ा काम कर रहा है. और यहाँ जितने भी लोग उपस्थित हैं, they all are the leaders of their field, and what they are doing वो प्रणाम के योग्य है. क्योंकि इस दुनिया में अपनी शांति के लिए एवरीबडी इज ट्राइंग, लेकिन पूरी सोसाइटी में पीस हो, इसके लिए जो लोग कोशिश करते हैं, आज वो सारे यहाँ उपस्थित हैं. सेल्फिश रीजन से कोई अपने आप को सुखी रखना चाहे या शांत रखना चाहे, दैट्स अ स्मॉल थिंग, दैट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ. लेकिन सारा विश्व सुखी रहे, दैट्स द आर्ट ऑफ लाइफ. इसलिए हमारे सनातन धर्म में कहा है कि धर्म की जय हो, अधर्म का नाश हो, विश्व का कल्याण हो. जब भी हम भारतीयों ने बात करी, नॉट जस्ट इंडिया, नॉट जस्ट भारत, नॉट जस्ट आवर सोसाइटी, जब भी हम बात करते हैं, वी टॉक अबाउट पूरे विश्व के बारे में. और आज उसी विश्व में शांति की स्थापना हो, हर दिल में पीस हो, उसी के लिए आज ये सारे स्पिरिचुअल लीडर्स, आध्यात्मिक गुरु, हमारे महापुरुष, संत समाज और आप सभी लोग जितने भी यहाँ पर हैं उपस्थित हुए हैं. मैं इस संस्थान में एक छोटा सा हिस्सा बनने का मुझे मौका मिला. ये मेरी एक बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है. कहते हैं कि इस दुनिया में जब कोई अच्छा काम करता है और आप उसके लिए एक बूंद अगर उसमें अपनी कुछ आहुति दे रहे हैं, इसका मतलब है कि आप उस समस्या के सल्यूशन के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा योगदान दे रहे हैं. एक बहुत बड़े दार्शनिक की बात किसी ने कही है कि अगर आप किसी समस्या का समाधान नहीं हो, इसका मतलब आप खुद ही समस्या हो. हमें सल्यूशन बनना है, प्रॉब्लम नहीं बनना है. और सल्यूशन के लिए ही ये जितनी भी ऐसी बड़ी सभाएं होती हैं, जिसमें हजारों लाखों लोग आते हैं, अपनी भावनाओं को व्यक्त करते हैं और पूरे विश्व में शांति की स्थापना हो, इसकी कामना करते हैं. तो आज पूरे विश्व में एक मैसेज यहाँ कान्हा शांति वनम के द्वारा पूज्य दाजी, उपस्थित हमारे सभी महापुरुष, पूज्य मुनि जी, आचार्य जी, स्वामी जी और जितने भी यहाँ महापुरुष हैं, सबकी अध्यक्षता में और माननीय हमारी राष्ट्रपति महोदया भी कुछ समय में उपस्थित होने वाली है, उनके नेतृत्व में आज पूरे विश्व में एक बहुत बड़ा मैसेज, एक संदेश कान्हा शांति वनम से जा रहा है कि जीवन में कुछ मिले ना मिले, चाहे कोई बड़ा बने ना बने, लेकिन अगर तुम्हारे हृदय में शांति है तो तुम इस दुनिया के सबसे सफल व्यक्ति हो. बिकॉज सफलता के सबके मीनिंग अलग अलग हो सकते हैं। किसे लगता है कि मेरे आगे पीछे बहुत सारे लोग हों, मेरा बहुत नाम हो, मेरा बहुत बड़ी कोई पैसा हो, लेकिन अगर दिल में शांति है, इट मीन्स हम इस संसार के, इस विश्व के सबसे धनी व्यक्ति हैं। और जो आज खोई है, जैसा मैंने कहा, जब किसी की मृत्यु होती है तो लोग ये नहीं कहते कि भगवान इनकी आत्मा को बैंक बैलेंस दे, भगवान इनकी आत्मा को प्रॉपर्टी दे। हम कहते भगवान इनकी आत्मा को शांति दे, क्योंकि वो उनको यहाँ नहीं मिली, और उसको कम से कम मरने के बाद तो हे प्रभु इनकी आत्मा जो है ये भटके ना, परम शांति का अनुभव करे। एक शब्द हम हमेशा सुनते हैं, इंग्लिश का वर्ड है रेस्ट इन पीस। हर आदमी बोलता है किसी की मृत्यु होती है, आजकल उसका एक शॉर्ट वर्जन बन गया है रिप, RIP। तो रेस्ट इन पीस, मैं कहती हूँ वाई रेस्ट इन पीस, वाई कांट वी लिव इन पीस? हमेशा मरने के बाद ही शांति क्यों है? मरने से पहले शांति क्यों नहीं हो सकती? और अगर उसके लिए शांति चाहिए और शांति देनी है, तो एक बड़ी सिंपल सी लाइन है जो अक्सर हमें सुनने मिलती है, जियो और जीने दो। बहुत सिंपल लाइन है और ये लाइफ का सबसे बड़ा लॉजिक है। जियो, खुल के जियो और दूसरों को जीने दो। अगर ये करने लगेंगे तो हम खुद भी शांति का अनुभव करेंगे और दूसरों को भी शांति का अनुभव कराएंगे। क्योंकि एक छोटी सी एक स्टोरी, एक छोटी सी कहानी, देन मुझे पता बहुत सारे यहाँ अच्छे अच्छे विद्वान बैठे। एक कुम्हार था और वो मिट्टी से कुछ कुछ बना रहा था। देन बनाते बनाते आधा बनाने के बाद उसका मन चेंज हुआ और उसने इस मिट्टी को फिर से मिट्टी में मिला के नया कुछ बनाने लगा। तो मिट्टी ने उससे पूछा कुम्हार को कि तू पहले क्या बना रहा था, तू अब क्या बना रहा है? तो उसने आंसर दिया कि पहले मैं एक चिलम होती है जिसमें लोग कुछ डाल करके पीते हैं, वो बना रहा था, लेकिन मेरा मन बदल गया, अब मैं घड़ा बना रहा हूँ। तो उस मिट्टी ने बड़ा सुंदर जवाब दिया। मिट्टी कहती है उस कुम्हार से कि तेरा तो बस मन बदला, पर मेरी तो पूरी लाइफ बदल गई। क्योंकि मैं अगर चिलम बनती तो खुद भी जलती और जो पीता उसको भी जलाती, पर अब घड़ा बनूंगी तो खुद भी ठंडी रहूंगी और पानी पीने वाले को भी ठंडक दूंगी। जीवन में घड़ा बनना है कि जिससे हमको भी शीतलता मिले और जो हमारे पास आता है उसको भी उस शांति का, उस पीसफुलनेस का अनुभव हो सके। मुझे यहाँ आकर के बोलने का इतने महापुरुषों के सामने, आप सबके सामने अवसर मिला, उसके लिए दाजी का, समस्त जितने भी यहाँ टीम है सबका, हमारी बहन प्रज्ञा जी उनका, जिन्होंने मुझे यहाँ पुश करके बुलाया कि आना ही है, एंड फाइनली सबके आशीर्वाद से आप सबका दर्शन हुआ। बहुत बहुत आभार, धन्यवाद, राधे राधे।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देवी चित्रलेखा जी। अब मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ श्री जनार्दन बोते की ओर से टुकड़ोजी महाराज संस्था के डॉक्टर ताराचंद कंताले जी। श्री गुरुदेव सेवा मंडल गुरुकुंज महाराष्ट्र से पधारे हैं और उनके साथ ये एक भजन टीम जिन्होंने सेट किया हुआ है, सामने एक भजन भी होगा उनके संस्था की ओर से। So may I request Dr. Tarachand Kantale to please come on to the dais and address the gathering. गुरुकुंज महाराष्ट्राहून आलेले ताराचंद कंटाले यांना आम्ही सागर आमंत्रित करतोय स्टेजवर. नमस्कार.
Reverend Bharat Mata, Honorable President Ma'am, all the dignitaries, Honorable Daji and all the seers and sages across the globe. I am very privileged to be here to deliver the eternal message of Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj on behalf of Akhil Bhartiya Sri Gurudev Seva Mandal, Gurudev Ashram Gurukunj Mozri, District Yavatmal from Maharashtra, Vidarbha region. Jai Guru. Dear devotees, let me tell you that Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj was bestowed the title of Rashtra Santa by the first President of India, Dr. Rajendra Babu Prasad. And again, I feel very privileged to announce that after the great monk of Hindu monks, Vivekananda, Vandaniya Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj is the second revolutionary social reformer from the globe who went to Japan in 1955 and he sung the bhajan, हर देश में तू हर भेष में तू तेरे नाम अनेक तू एक है. Oh my Lord, you are one, you are omnipotent, you are omniscient and omnipresent. You are everywhere in the world. The theme of the global spirituality Mahotsav is inner peace to world peace. Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj, regarding the establishment of peace in the world says, and I quote, मंथन किया हर धर्म का, हर पंथ का, हर देश का, निकला यही मेरी समझ में सार शुभ संदेश का. जब विश्व मानव मित्र बनकर पास सबके आएंगे, शांति तभी पाएंगे, नहीं तो खत्म हो जाएंगे. It means I brainstorm about my religion, every sect, every country. This, in my understanding, turns out to be the essence of good omen. When the entire world will become friends of each other and come closer to everyone, only then they would find peace. Otherwise, they would indeed perish from the globe. Vandaniya Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj regarding the peace, he says in one of his bhajan, जगाचा भेद लयाला जाओ, शांति अखंडित राहो. Oh my God, let the distinction be eliminated from the world and let there be peace through all over the universe. आओ सभी, आओ कोई भी धर्मी, आओ कोई भी पंथी, सबके लिए खुला है मंदिर यह हमारा. This is the preaching regarding the peace of Vandaniya Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj, when he says all people from the world, they are welcome in our Gurudev Seva Mandal Ashram, Gurukunj Ashram. No matter whatever religion, whatever sect he belongs, everyone is welcome in our ashram. Tukloji Maharaj gives his introduction in a very brief quotation. He says, I quote, मानवता है पंथ मेरा, इंसानियत है पक्ष मेरा, सबकी भलाई धर्म मेरा, दुविधा को हटाना कर्म मेरा, एक जात बनाना वर्म मेरा, सब साथ चलाना मर्म मेरा, नीच उच्च उठाना हटाना गर्व मेरा, गिरते को उठाना स्वर्ग मेरा. Tukloji Maharaj says, humanity is my creed, humanity is my side, the welfare of all religion, removing the dilemma is my duty of all religion, creating unity is my mission of my life, working with everyone is my object, is the end of my life, removing touchables and untouchables, high and low is my pride, and raising the fallen is my heaven. गिरतों को उठाना स्वर्ग मेरा. Again, वंदनीय राष्ट्र संत तुकलोजी महाराज says कि गुरुदेव ऐसी हो दया, जग का अंधेरा दूर हो, सद्धर्म सूरज की प्रभा से दम्भ सारे चूर हो, अध्यात्म और विज्ञान की सहयोग से सब हो सुखी, सहयोग समता से यही सृष्टि करे हम स्वर्ग की. O my Lord, O my Gurudev, let there be such a mercy that the darkness of the world be diminished, eliminated. Let all the pretensions be fade away with the help of Son of Righteous Religion. All should be happy by the combination of science and religion, and this universe be heaven, like with the help of the cooperation and equality. Eternal message of Vandaniya Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj, because all the world is suffering from violence, nationalist, nihilism, and that this spiritual meet wants to give the message to the world that peace and peace is only the remedy, not the war. And that has been also quoted by Bhagwan Gautam Buddha. Vandaniya Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj said, मीट जाए हिंसाचार सब, मानव बने सबके ही दिल, हिंसा पशुवत कर्म है, यह कह सके सब साथ मिल, ऐसा अनुग्रह हो सभी घर घर में साधु संत का, तब शांति होगी विश्व में, टुकड़ा कहे पत अंत का. वंदनीय राष्ट्र संत तुकलोजी महाराज says, all violence should be eliminated from this world. My friends, whatever the outstanding work has been done by Tukloji Maharaj, that has been practiced and implemented in this pious land by Honorable Daji. It is practiced and implemented everywhere. In 1955, when Vandaniya Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj had been to Japan, and when he sang a bhajan, Har desh mein tu, har besh mein tu, tere naam aane ko tu ek hai, that bhajan is going to be presented by the devotees of Vandaniya Rashtra Santa Tukloji Maharaj. Thank you so much. Jai Gurudev.
जय गुरु।
बहुत बहुत ही सुंदर उन्होंने गाया। तालियों से स्वागत हो जाए। आप जरा अपने ग्रुप का नाम बताएंगे प्लीज। उपासना कामिनेनी कोनिडेला, वाइस चेयरमैन CSR Apollo Hospitals Group and Managing Director Your Life. Upasana Kamineni is a well-known Indian businesswoman who holds the positions of Vice Chairperson of Apollo Life and Editor-in-Chief of Be Positive magazine. In recognition of her notable contributions to happiness, charities, and community service, she was honored with the Dada Sahab Phalke Award for the Benefactor of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Upasana Kamineni.
Good evening. With so many learned people around and accomplished people around, I'm at a loss of words. But thank you for having me today. It really, really means a lot. Today, I represent the aspirational youth and the women entrepreneurs who I'm sure will form a significant part of New India. My family and I work in an environment where people battle life 24/7. We can definitely treat them through cutting-edge medical science, but my grandfather, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy, always believes that trust, faith, and love is more vital to humanity. He is teaching me to trust in myself, have faith in the people around me, and love unconditionally. It's a tough journey in today's world, but I know these teachings will last with me forever. I promise to surround myself with good people, because when good souls connect, they connect with us over lifetimes. I lost my grandmother Pushpa Umapati last year, but I truly believe she came back to me in my circle of love. I truly believe she came back to me as my daughter Klinkara today. We never lose those who are so dear to us, I have realized. My grandmother and her sisters believe in the principles of peace and heartfulness. And today, I brought my 8-month-old daughter to be beside me and to take Daji's blessings. Klinkara and I are here today to thank each and every one of you for radiating so much love and positivity for us and the world to embrace. I wish the world had more oases like Kanha. It would then slowly grow to create oceans of heartfulness. This is the only way, in my mind, that we can nurture life on our planet. Daji, it's my humble request, please have a Kanha in every country and turn this oasis into an ocean very soon. I wish to share with you my experience of working in the Sri Salem forest for the last 4 years have encouraged me to have my daughter's Klinkara's naming ceremony conducted by the Chenchu tribe in their traditional way. Their love was pure, their respect for life was divine, and we couldn't wish for a more heightened form of blessing for our daughter. I truly believe the world is a beautiful place because I was taught to look at it through a lens of positivity. Klinkara's journey is not going to be easy, but we will do our best to teach her to embrace life with respect and optimism. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Upasana Garu. ఈనాటి విచ్చేసిన స్పీకర్స్ आज के जो भी speakers हैं, we are done with them and they have given us a wonderful rendition of the kind of message they would like to convey to all the audience here. Within a few minutes from now, we are expecting our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable President of India, Madam Murmu ji will be here. Till then, I request all of you all to be silent and in peace. Join me in this song which you all know very well. We have been listening to this song from childhood as such a meaningful song with the meaningful words. These words create a lot of peace within us and also convey peace to all the outside world too. The message of our global spirituality Mahotsav, Prapancha Adhyatmika Mahotsavam alage Vishwa Adhyatmik Mahotsav. These convey the inner peace to the world peace. So my request all of you all the brothers and sisters who know this song to please join me in this. Itni Shakti Hame Dena Data. इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, दूर अज्ञान के हो अंधेरे, तू हमें ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, हर बुराई से बचते रहे हम, जितनी भी दे भली जिंदगी दे, बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन में बदले की होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना. Can I have all of you? इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोचे किया क्या है अर्पण, फूल खुशियों के बाटे सभी को, मन का जीवन ही बन जाए मधुबन, अपनी करुणा का जल तू बहा के, कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल हो ना। प्लीज एक साथ। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। इतनी शक्ति हमें दे न दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। Dhanyavad. Thank you so much. We are just waiting for the message that President will be arriving within a few minutes from now.
Your wait is soon going to be over. वो दिखाई दे रही हैं राष्ट्रपति साहिबा, our honorable president श्रीमती द्रौपदी मुर्मू। तो वहां पर एक ट्री प्लांटेशन हो रहा है, जैसे आप देख पा रहे हैं वीडियो में। With the touch of the President's hands, you can be rest assured. The President is now going to visit the exhibitions, the various exhibitions on the spiritual history of India. I think she's boarded the golf cart already. I wonder whether we have a follow through of the video of the exhibitions which he's visiting there. After that, there is a photo opportunity with all the religious world leaders who have gathered here outside. And after that, we expect the President to make her grand entry here. Yes, yes. Those are the exhibitions she's following.
So you all can see our Honorable President, Srimati Droupadi Murmu, is enjoying and watching the complete exhibition. The theme of the exhibition is on spirituality. A different kind of art has been presented there. It's indeed a pleasure that we can see the audience, the meditation hall is totally occupied with such wonderful audience from all over the world. Heartfulness Institute. This has been the brainchild of Daji. Has been conducting lot of different kind of heartfulness programs. And this is one of the epitome of the global spirituality Mahotsav being held in this prestigious premises of Kanha Shantivanam. One of its kind, a spiritual celebration for social harmony and sustainable development. It is so nice to see each one of us connecting our inner peace to the world peace. And today, this 15th March, the second day, as we move on, today's session, which is going to be inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu.
You can see all the leaders of the organizations assembled there for a rare photo opportunity with our Honorable President. This facility is just behind the stage. They've all taken their seats. Such a congregation of such highly esteemed people under one roof is a real rarity, which the Heartfulness Institute has been able to very successfully achieve.
ये नहीं चाहिए, ये नहीं चाहिए, ये नहीं चाहिए। बस ओके सर। हाँ ये हटाओ, इसको ऊपर करो।
We are expecting the dignitaries to please come on the dais, please. मैं अनुरोध करती हूँ श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल जी, दाजी sir, to please come on the dais. I also request Shri Acharya Balakrishna ji, Chairman Patanjali Ayurveda, to please come on to the dais. I also request Dr. Imam Umair Ahmad Ilyasi, Chief Imam of All India Imam Organization, also to please come and occupy the chair on the dais. May I request Swami Chidanand Saraswati ji, President Parmarth Niketan Ashram, to please come and occupy the dais. B.K. Mrutyunjay, Shri B.K. Mrutyunjay ji, Executive Secretary, Brahma Kumaris. I also request Abhijit Halder, Director General of International Buddhist Confederation, to please come on to the dais. Dr. Tony Nader, Leader of Transcendental Meditator, to please come and occupy the chair on the dais. His Excellency Cardinal Anthony Pula, Archbishop of Hyderabad, to please come and occupy the chair on the dais. Guru Garu Shri Chinnajiyar Swami Garu, the founder of Statue of Equality, to please come on to the dais and occupy the chair, please. Swami Amrit Piyananda, Vice Chancellor, to please come and occupy the chair on the dais. Brahmacharini Shri Janardhan Bothe, General Secretary, Yogi Niranjan Das ji, Shri Dilshad Singh Anand, South Head, SGPC, Namramuni Maharaj Sahib ji, Brahmacharini Atmaprit Vidhi ji, मैं रिक्वेस्ट ऑल द डिग्निटरीज की कृपया करके आप सब लोग मंच पे बैठ जाएं. May I request Daji ji to please felicitate Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal ji, Union Minister of State for Law and Justice and Union Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs and Culture. I request Shri Arjun Ram Meghwal ji to felicitate Acharya Balakrishna ji, Chairman Patanjali Ayurveda. I request Joint Secretary Madam Srimati Uma Nanduri ji to felicitate Dr. Imam Umair Ahmad Ilyasi ji, Chief Imam of All India Imam Organization. I request
Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. ये दोनों ऑन पे हैं.
श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल जी और उमा जी फेलिसिटेट कर रहे हैं.
बंद करो. पानी इधर लगा. ठीक है. माइक हमेशा ऑन पे रहेगा.
To Sri Chinnajiyar Swami Garki. To Yogi Niranjan Das ji. श्री अर्जुन राम जी मेघवाल जी से निवेदन है कि वे श्री दिलशाद सिंह आनंद इनका भी सत्कार करें. फेलिसिटेशन टू श्री दिलशाद सिंह जी. Dr. Bhavani Rao ji to please come on the dais and occupy the chair, please. Bhavani Rao ji, Dr. Bhavani Rao ji.
एक्सपर्ट प्रोग्राम है, नेशनल एंथम के बाद है, स्पीच, हाँ ये फेलिसिटेशन मैडम की फेलिसिटेशन नहीं ये हमारा चलेगा, हमारा नहीं जो हमारा वाला मिनट इसको कंप्लीट कर दो, हमारा चलेगा, हाँ ठीक है, आप देख लेंगे, इसको कौन सर आप कर रहे हैं, नहीं हम भी कर रहे हैं, ये भी कर रहे हैं, नहीं वो नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो दोनों आना पड़ेगा सर, एक बार सुनिए प्लीज. Ma'am, first the honorable president will be conducting national anthem and then the welcome speech is there. After the welcome
फेलिसिटेशन ऑफ डिग्नेटरीज नहीं है, वो आप ही का ऑफिस से इंस्ट्रक्शन आया हो गया
felicitation of the
प्रेसिडेंट, वो तो है ना सर ముందు చేయమన్నారు लेटेस्ट बहुत मुझे क्या नहीं पता तो बोला था खाली प्रेसिडेंट का तो होगा लास्ट मंथ को
नहीं थोड़ा पीछे ना उसके बाद नेशनल उसके बाद स्पीच उसके बाद फेलिसिटेशन ओनली फॉर प्रेसिडेंट
मैम दिस इज ऑल आप प्लीज कंफ्यूज मत कीजिए और एग्जैक्टली वही सीक्वेंस
इसको फॉलो होगा
यू कांट सेम सीक्वेंस है, यू कांट कम ऑन टेल इन द लास्ट मंथ
क्या जल्दी यहाँ पर पहुँच गए
हमारे सबके चहीते दाजी जी से निवेदन है कि वे श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल जी का सत्कार करें. द फेलिसिटेशन टू. जोरदार तालियों से प्लीज लेट अस द फेलिसिटेशन ऑफ श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल जी. थैंक यू दादी जी, थैंक यू.
सब्र का फल हरदम मीठा रहता है. तो प्रेसिडेंट साहिबा आ रही हैं. उन्होंने वहाँ प्लांटेशन किया, आपके एग्जीबिशन देखा स्पिरिचुअल, और फोटोग्राफी भी हो गई है. यहाँ पर जो डिग्निटरीज हैं उनको भी हम लोगों ने फेलिसिटेट किया. अब इंतज़ार है प्रेसिडेंट साहिबा का, जल्दी आ रही हैं वो.
ये वाला पोडियम इस्तेमाल करेंगे, सबको पता है, सबको बोलो ये वाला पोडियम है, यहाँ पे
और जितने डिग्निटरीज और स्पीकर्स हैं, सबसे गुजारिश है कि जिस पोडियम से मैं बोल रहा हूं अभी, वो वाला पोडियम ही इस्तेमाल करें. द अदर पोडियम ऑन द राइट is meant exclusively for the President of India. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our President, Srimati Droupadi Murmu. Our Honorable President, she is just coming out. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. बहुत बहुत स्वागत है राष्ट्रपति साहिब आपका. This is indeed a great honor for us, ma'am. और सबसे एक दरख्वास्त है कि हम लोग अभी नेशनल एंथम प्ले करेंगे and the police band is requested now to play the national anthem, please.
Request all of you all to please rise for the national anthem. Jai Hind. May I request all of you all to please be seated? May I request Honorable Union Minister of State for Law and Justice and Union Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs and Culture, Shri Arjun Ram Meghwalji, to render the welcome speech.
वर्ल्ड स्पिरिचुअल महोत्सव के अवसर पर उपस्थित इस मंच पर और हम सबको सात्विक ऊर्जा से सरोबार हम सब में प्रेरणा भरने वाले ऐसे हमारे महामहिम भारत की राष्ट्रपति आदरणीय द्रौपदी मुर्मू जी का मैं हार्दिक स्वागत, वंदन और अभिनंदन करता हूं। दाजी, जिनको कमलेश पटेल जी के नाम से भी जानते हैं, लेकिन अधिकतर लोग दाजी के नाम से जानते हैं। दाजी के इस हार्टफुलनेस परिसर में जितने भी संत मंच पर उपस्थित हुए हैं, चाहे वो परमार्थ निकेतन के चिदानंद सरस्वती जी हों, चाहे बालकृष्ण आचार्य जी हों, चाहे और संत हों, उन सब का भी मैं हार्दिक स्वागत, अभिनंदन और वंदन करता हूं। आप सभी का भी मैं स्वागत और वंदन करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं संस्कृति मंत्रालय की ओर से। ये कार्यक्रम वर्ल्ड स्पिरिचुअल महोत्सव भारत सरकार के संस्कृति मंत्रालय मीन्स मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ कल्चर और दादी जिनके धर्मगुरु हैं, ऐसे हमारे हार्टफुलनेस के सहयोग से ये आयोजित हो रहा है। ये ऐसा अपने आप में एक अद्भुत कार्यक्रम है राष्ट्रपति जी कि हमने इसको इस रूप में अभी आपको दिखाया कि स्वामी विवेकानंद जब 1893 में शिकागो में भारत के आध्यात्मिक चेतना का गुणगान करते हैं, उस समय से लेकर अब तक हमने स्पिरिचुअल सेक्टर में क्या क्या तरक्की की है, ये एक पार्ट था। लेकिन स्वामी विवेकानंद से पहले भी भक्ति काल भी था, जैनिज्म, बौद्धिज्म, बुद्धिज्म और बहुत से ऋषि हुए हमारे समाज में, हमारे देश में, जिन्होंने हमारा ज्ञानवर्धन किया। लेकिन और आगे चलेंगे तो भगवत गीता का ज्ञान भी हमें मिलेगा, वेदों का ज्ञान भी हमें मिलेगा। तो वेद से योग तक की यात्रा, योग में इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि योगा एक ऐसा सेक्टर बना है जिसमें इंडिया हैज बिकम ए ग्लोबल लीडर, और इसमें जितने भी संत यहां बैठे हैं उन सब का योगदान है, उन सब का योगदान है। जो बैठे हैं, जो देश में काम कर रहे हैं, जो विदेश में काम कर रहे हैं, उन सब का योगदान है। मैं राष्ट्रपति जी थोड़ा सा एक स्वामी विवेकानंद जी का एक कोट है जो उन्होंने शिकागो सम्मेलन के बाद मिशिगन यूनिवर्सिटी में एक क्वेश्चन उनसे पूछा गया कि आपका देश आजाद कब होगा, आपका देश इंडिपेंडेंट कब होगा। जब ये पूछा गया, इंडिपेंडेंस कब प्राप्त करेगा, जब ये पूछा गया तो उस समय कठिन सवाल था। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 1895। लेकिन स्वामी जी मेडिटेशन में गए, ये हमारी स्पिरिचुअल पावर है। और मेडिटेशन में जाने के बाद जब स्वामी जी को 3 चीजें दिखी तो उन्होंने उस क्वेश्चन पूछने वाली महिला को कहा, नाउ यू लिसन मी। तो उन्होंने कहा, बोलिए आपका देश आजाद कब होगा। तो स्वामी विवेकानंद ने 1895 में कहा कि ऐसी परिस्थितियां बनेगी संसार में कि भारत 50 साल के आसपास आजाद हो जाएगा, अंग्रेज उसको छोड़ के चले जाएंगे। और ये भविष्यवाणी सही हुई। सही हुई या नहीं हुई? तो जोरदार स्वामी विवेकानंद जी के लिए ताली बजा दो। दूसरी भविष्यवाणी उन्होंने की कि मैं देख रहा हूं, तो वो जो क्वेश्चन पूछने वाली महिला थी उसने कहा, नहीं मैंने एक ही पूछा है, कि नहीं मुझे 3 दिखे। दूसरी भविष्यवाणी उन्होंने की स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने कि मुझे दिख रहा है कि कार्ल मार्क्स के जन्म के ठीक 100 साल बाद रशिया में एक क्रांति होगी, और उसके ठीक 100 साल बाद उस क्रांति से उपजे हुए विचार में भी कमी आएगी। तो उन्होंने कहा, मैंने पूछा ही नहीं, और रशिया में क्रांति नहीं हो सकती, रशिया एग्रीकल्चर कंट्री है। क्रांति अगर कभी होगी, इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन की आपने बात की हो, तो जर्मनी में हो सकती है। उन्होंने कहा, मुझे रशिया दिखा है। तो कार्ल मार्क्स कब जन्मा? 1816। रशिया में क्रांति कब हुई? 1917। ठीक 100 साल बाद स्वामी विवेकानंद ने उससे पहले कहा था 1895 में, और ठीक 100 साल बाद जो कार्ल मार्क्स ने थ्योरी दी थी वो धीरे धीरे कम भी हो गई। इसका मतलब 2 भविष्यवाणी स्वामी विवेकानंद की सही हो गई ना? जोरदार ताली बजाइए स्वामी विवेकानंद के थॉट पे। तीसरी भविष्यवाणी उन्होंने की जो बहुत शानदार है। उन्होंने कहा कि इन 21st सेंचुरी इंडिया विल बी इकोनॉमिकल एंड स्पिरिचुअल लीडर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड। तो प्रश्न पूछने वाली महिला ने कहा, स्वामी जी आप गलती कर रहे हैं, मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रही हूं 19वीं शताब्दी में, आप 20वीं शताब्दी को खा गए और 21वीं शताब्दी में चले गए। तो स्वामी विवेकानंद जी ने कहा मुझे जो दिखा वो मैंने बताया। आज हम यहां खड़े होकर के कह सकते हैं कि जब स्वामी विवेकानंद जी मिशिगन यूनिवर्सिटी में 3 भविष्यवाणी करते हैं, 2 सही हो गई तो तीसरी भी सही होने वाली है। ये मैं आपके इस वर्ल्ड स्पिरिचुअल महोत्सव के दौरान कहना चाहता हूं। और अब वो समय भी आ गया है, ये अमृतकाल है। हमारे गणतंत्र को 75 साल पूरे हुए और 75 साल पहले 26 जनवरी 1950 को हमारे देश में संविधान लागू हुआ, हमने गणतंत्र में प्रवेश किया, रिपब्लिक बने। और 75वें साल के इस अवसर पर अमृतकाल की बेला में यहां काना शांति वनम हैदराबाद में ये वर्ल्ड स्पिरिचुअल महोत्सव हो रहा है। ये कह रहा है हमें, जो प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के शब्दों में ये कह रहा है, स्वामी विवेकानंद जी की गूंज जो मिशिगन यूनिवर्सिटी में गूंजी थी उसके आधार पर कह रहा है, यही समय है, सही समय है, भारत का अनमोल समय है। और इसी समय पे आप सब मिल रहे हैं। आप सबको शुभकामनाएं देता हुआ मैं मेरी वाणी को विराम देता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आभार आपका।
Thank you, sir. Now is the time to felicitate our Honorable President, Srimati Droupadi Murmu. For that, I would like to call Shri Arjun Meghwal and Daji to felicitate Hamari Rashtrapati Sahiba. Can we have the gifts on stage, please? We have another gift coming. That's a lovely painting. And Daji. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please take your seats.
The current spiritual guide of the Heartfulness Movement, the president of Sri Ramchandra Mission and author, who practices and develops the authenticity of heartfulness, compassion. Please put your hands together and welcome Padma Bhushan Sri Kamleshji Patel Daji to please address the gathering and set the context further.
What a moment. We are really, really greatly honored by Her Highness, Most Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu ji. My heartful pranams. It's a great, great moment to have with us so many dignitaries, spiritual guides from all across the globe. My heartful salutations to all of them. And my very dear sisters and brothers, thank you. Thank you for joining us. The dream of Swami Vivekananda ji, perceived by so many of us and now facilitated by Government of India and especially Cultural Ministry, who has supported this particular movement of bringing so many paths, so many followers together. Now that we have come together, it is just the beginning. What do we do next? What is the purpose of this meeting? Our goal is very clear: to bring about harmony within each community through individual peace, the global peace. There is no magical wand that can change the level of peace and global harmony in one stroke. Lord Krishna could not attain it. None of us can attain it alone. We all have to work together, individually, one heart at a time. When so many samsthas, organizations have come together, as I said, it is just the beginning. Next thing, all of us take up some projects with us, co-share those projects, implement those projects, and successfully complete those projects all across the globe, not just in India. When volunteers from Jainism, volunteers from Buddhism, our Sikh brothers and sisters, our Muslim brothers and sisters, Christian, Jews, Hindus, whatnot, when we all work together, we will be able to understand each other's minds and hearts, emotions. When we work together, we'll be able to dissolve the differences, and that will be the sign of progress. When we work together, it's the next step to just the mere beginning. And further step would be to grow together. We maintain these relations of working together for a longer and longer and longer period, and see how the small steps of coming together is now evolving. Youth especially. When many youth members from various colleges can come together, people of different faiths come together and do just simple things like plantations, simple things like going to villages and help children understand the importance of education. Teach the farmers how to double up their crop productivity, how to skyrocket or increase the intuitive capabilities of little children. So many things can be achieved when we work together. So this meeting is not just about exchanging philosophical ideas, but mainly to come together as one and spread the message of love. Otherwise, these sorts of meetings will go on and on. But actually, imagine, when did we ever had such a meeting? I don't recollect in recent era ever happening like this, and our grateful hearts goes out to the Ministry of Culture for coming up with this idea of bringing so many samsas together so that we can promote brotherhood, love, compassion towards each other. What else can I say? We are all grateful, and especially this moment has been so blessed by her Honorable President of India, Srimati Droupadi Devi. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. And on behalf of all of us, one good applause for our Madam. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दाजी. We have now a small audiovisual presentation, a small film on your global spiritual Mahotsav. Can we play the AV, please?
मेरा मानना है कि आध्यात्म ही वो प्रकाश पुंज है जो पूरी मानवता को सही राह दिखा सकते हैं. हमारे देश को विश्व शांति के लिए विज्ञान और आध्यात्म दोनों का उपयोग करना होगा. हमारा लक्ष्य है कि भारत एक नॉलेज सुपर पावर बने
What is it about this place that calls to the soul? A place of ancient rivers and sacred mountains that touch the sky. A land where every corner hums with the echoes of prayers. This is Bharat, Ved Bhumi, the host of the Global Spirituality Mahotsav, organized by the Ministry of Culture and the Heartfulness Institute. Bharat is a rich tapestry woven down the ages by mystics, saints, and sages. One that celebrates all faiths and spiritual traditions. In 2024, the world is coming to Kanha Shantivanam. People from different countries, faiths, and beliefs coming together to embark on a journey from inner peace to world peace.
భారతదేశం అంటే కల్చర్, సంస్కృతి, స్పిరిచువాలిటీ, ఆధ్యాత్మికత, ఇది మన భారతదేశం యొక్క సాఫ్ట్ పవర్. మన కల్చరు, మన స్పిరిచువల్ గైడెన్స్ ద్వారా యావత్ ప్రపంచాన్ని మనం ఈరోజు ప్రభావితం చేస్తా ఉన్నాం.
और अब बहुत अच्छा समय है, जैसे प्रधानमंत्री ने कई बार कहा, यही समय, सही समय, भारत का अनमोल समय. इस समय हम एक वर्ल्ड को दिशा दिखा सकते हैं स्पिरिचुअल, और हमारे में वो इनबिल्ट ताकत है.
Today, मुझे लगता है कि world needs the music of love, music of peace, music of harmony, and that can be found in the land of the yoga, the birthplace of yoga.
Om Shanti. It's time for peace. It's time for love. It's time for forgiveness. Join us for the monumental Global Spirituality Mahotsav event being held at the Kana Shanti Vanam facility.
During these 3 to 4 days of event, we'll be exchanging ideas how to bring about this individual peace, and how through this individual peace we can create harmony within the society.
The world has always turned to India for spiritual guidance, and this initiative is much needed platform.
Amma prays to the Paramatman for the success of the Global Spirituality Mahotsav. May the event and the various activities help elevate society's spiritual growth. May all of you become messengers of love and peace in this world.
Humanity has to now develop a new vision for the world. When we think about peace and security, we will have no choice but to include the whole world.
हमारी सबकी जातियां जरूर अलग हो सकती हैं, हमारी पूजा पद्धति सबकी जरूर अलग हो सकती है, हमारे सबके धर्म जरूर अलग हो सकते हैं, हमारे सबकी आस्थाएं जरूर अलग हो सकती हैं, लेकिन हमारा जो सबसे बड़ा धर्म है इंसान और इंसानियत है.
Raising individual consciousness is the most imperative aspect in the world today. My felicitations to the Ministry of Culture on organizing the Global Spirituality Mahotsav. My congratulations to Daji for hosting this event.
We should work together for the common goal of worshipping the society we live in and respecting the systems of the society.
भारत के आध्यात्मिक जो बल है, ये दुनिया के हर कोने में लोगों के लिए आवश्यक है. मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आज विश्व शांति के लिए आध्यात्मिक एक पहलू को भारत सरकार की सांस्कृतिक मिनिस्ट्री ने हाथ में लिया है.
रामकृष्ण जी, आप सभी सम्मिलित हो गए भक्ति संप्रदाय की, भक्ति परंपरा की इस महाराष्ट्रीय ज्ञानेश्वरी तथा तुकारामीय संप्रदाय परंपरा. रामकृष्ण.
Vivekanand Swami Annaru, manifest the divinity within you and everything will be harmoniously arranged around it.
The Mahotsav, which we are looking forward to, is precisely an event where we will see a convergence of brilliant people, brilliant minds from all across, especially from the world of spirituality.
संत तुकडोजी जी महाराज ने भी कहा था कि विश्व स्नेह का ध्यान धरे, सबका सब सम्मान करे। उन्होंने ये भी कहा है कि मंथन किया हर धर्म का, हर पंथ का, हर देश का, निकला यही मेरी समझ में सार शुभ संदेश का। अब विश्व मानव मित्र बनकर पास में सबके आएंगे, शांति तभी हो पाएंगे, नहीं तो खत्म हो जाएगी।
It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the first ever Global Spirituality Mahotsav